Okay, so we were on the second slide that equation of the x-axis is x-axis is y is equal to 0, and equation of the y-axis is x is equal to 0. Okay. Now the last point, which is very, very important, that is the graph of the form is a line. Okay. Now students, here you can see this here to just remember that whenever, because this linear equation you have studied in your maths part 1. Okay, and in your 10th standard the whole chapter is there about the linear equation. Okay, and in that chapter only you are going to apply this coordinate geometry concept. Okay, so linear equation, linear, the word linear means what? A line. Okay, that means if any equation whose degree, highest degree is 1. Okay, for example, if I say 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. Okay, now this is a linear equation. Why? Because here the degree is what? Highest degree of the equation is what? 1. Okay, so if such type of equation comes, then if we draw the graph of this particular equation, then it will be always a simple line. Okay, it will always a simple line. So this you have to be keep in mind and be very, very careful that if you draw the graph of any linear equation, now you have studied the substitution method, elimination method in the linear equation of your maths part 1. Okay, if you take any of the equation in that, and if you draw the graph of that particular equation, then you will see when you draw the graph, the line which is there is always a straight line. It is always a straight line. So these are the few things that you should know before starting with our coordinate geometry lesson. Okay, so let us start now. Now the first one. Okay, the y coordinate. Now all the question, if you know all the points just now, whatever we have discussed, if you have understood that, then whatever the question comes in the MCQ, because this particular lesson, there will be very few objective type question. Objective type question will be very few, but major part it will be based on the graph. It will be based on the graph, or it will be based on the points. Means which point, for a particular point, it will lie in which quadrant, on which axis. Okay, so such type of question, it can become for 1 mark or 2 mark in the descriptive one. Okay, but if you'll see in the MCQ, there are very few questions. So let us see the first one. The y coordinate of every point on the x axis. Just now we have seen the y coordinate of every point. Here the y coordinate. Okay, y coordinate of every point on the x axis. On the x axis, it will be what? It will be always what? 0. Okay, why? Because whenever you draw the graph, okay, whenever you draw the graph or whenever you plot the point, okay, so the y coordinate, you know that in coordinate system you have to write in this form only, x comma y. Okay, that means first it will be always x coordinate and second it will be always y coordinate. Okay, so on the x axis, so particular point, if it lies on the x axis, okay, then that particular point, the y coordinate, it will be always y, it will be 0, because that point, it is lying or it is belonging on the x-axis. Okay, it is belonging on the x-axis. So the y coordinate of that point, it will be always what? 0. Okay. Next one. What is the equation? Now this question just I have taken from the points of remember what we have discussed now. What is the equation of the y-axis? Okay, what is the equation of the y-axis? Now here you have to write equation of the y-axis. Okay, now one trick I will tell you how to remember. If it is asked for y-axis, then it will be x is equal to 0. Okay, when it is asked for y-axis, then it will be x is equal to 0. But if they ask for the x-axis, then the equation will be what? Y equals to 0. Okay, just you have to remember, when it is asked for y-axis, x will be 0. When it is asked for x-axis, y will be 0. Now, this particular type of question, it was asked in the board exam also, in the SSC board exam. So, see students, all the things which you are learning now, it is always a correlation to your next academic year. Okay. Next, the equation of a line passing through -5. Okay, the equation of a line passing through -5 on the x-axis and parallel to the y-axis. Now here, two things you have to see, -5 and parallel to the y-axis. Okay. So if I'll draw over here the coordinate system, okay, obvious that you have to draw it on the graph paper, but here I'm showing. Now, -5 on the x-axis. -5 means what? It will be on the left-hand side. Okay, suppose this is -5. Okay, and parallel to the y-axis. So if it is on the x-axis, then it has to be parallel to the y-axis. Okay, it has to be parallel to y-axis. Then what is the equation? What is the equation? Now here it is -5 and it is there on the x-axis. It is there on the x-axis. Okay, and it is parallel to the y-axis. That means this distance. Okay, parallel to the y-axis. So the equation will be what? X plus 5 equals to 0. Now how it will be? Now this is the equation in one variable, students. This is equation in one variable. So if I find the value of this x is equal to plus 5. When you go to the other side, it will become what? -5. And this is what the -5, that is the coordinate which is there on the x-axis. Okay, which is there on the x-axis. And if it is parallel to the y-axis, then equation will be what? X plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, so this you can write out, y minus 5 is equal to 0. If I'll check out this, okay, y minus 5 equals to 0. That means y has to be 5. Okay, but this particular point, it is there on the x-axis. It is there on the x-axis. And whatever you got the value, y is equal to 5. That means this 5, it has to be on the y-axis. So this contradicts. Okay, this contradicts. Then y plus 5, again, it will be in the form y is equal to -5. Okay, so this also contradicts because -5, it does not lie on the y-axis. It is lying on the x-axis. And x plus 5. Now students, you may get confused that x plus 5 and x minus 5. So this x minus 5, if I'll solve this, I will get the value as x is equal to 5. But the point is given what? Negative 5. Okay, the point is given what? -5. So obvious that the first option will be the correct one. Okay. Next one. Now, the coordinate of the point of intersection of the lines y is equal to -4 and x is equal to 6. Okay. Now, I told you that in coordinate geometry, the way of writing the x and the y coordinate, it is always what? X comma y. Okay, x comma y. So what is the x over here? 6. Okay, and what is the y over here? -4. So this is the correct way of writing the coordinate system when y is equal to -4 and x is equal to 6. So the option will be what? C. Option will be what? C. Okay. Don't write -4 comma 6. This is wrong because every time we are writing x coordinate first and y coordinate second. Okay. So the correct form of writing is 6 comma -4. That is 6 is the x coordinate and -4 is the y coordinate. Okay. Next one. What is the form of coordinate of a point on the x-axis? On the x-axis. Okay. Now here, 4 different forms they have given, but you have to find out which is the correct form of the coordinates of a point on the x-axis. Now you know that on the x-axis, y coordinate is what? 0. Yes, y coordinate is what? 0. Okay. Now here they have not given any number, that is x is equal to 2 or x is equal to -5 and so on. Okay. So remember the general form. X is equal to A and y is equal to B. That is the general form we have seen. Okay. So here point on the x-axis. Point on the x-axis means what? Y coordinate will be 0. Y coordinate will be the 0. Okay. And the general form. General form is what? Y is equal to A. Okay. So the correct form or the correct option for this, it will be what? A comma 0. A comma 0, because this is the general form, because we don't have any coordinate mentioned in the question, and since it is there on the x-axis, so y coordinate will be 0. Okay. So the correct option will be what? C. Okay. Now, what is the equation of the x-axis? What is the equation of the x-axis? X-axis is given. So what will be the equation? What will be the equation, students? X-axis, when x-axis is given, y equals to 0. Okay. When they ask for the y-axis, that time x will be 0. Okay. But here they have asked x-axis, so y it has to be 0. So this is the equation. Okay. Okay. Next one. Okay. Now this is again a written question. Any point on the line y is equal to x. Now students, they have given the condition y is equal to x. Y equal to x means what? Both the coordinates are same. Both the coordinates are what? Same. Okay. Is of the form dash. So here 4 options are given. Okay, 4 options are given. So here if you check out this A option, A comma A. Okay, A comma A. That means x coordinate is also A and y coordinate is also A. Okay, so I think that this option will match. But let us check out this next also the option. Okay, second option, that is the 0 comma A. 0 comma A means here x coordinate is 0. Okay, and y coordinate is A. X coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is A. That means it will be in the form y is equal to A. Okay, same here, it will be in the form of x is equal to A. Okay, so the correct option, I think that I should have cancelled, is the 4th option. So the correct option, it will be what? A comma A. Why? Because here they have given the condition that y is equal to x. Y is equal to what? X. That means the coordinate of the y and the x, it has to be same. So out of this all four options, in the first option you can see the coordinates of x and y are same, that is a comma A. If instead of the letter, if they give you 5 comma 5, okay, 5 comma 5, then this also will be true in case if they give you the coordinate, okay, but here they have used the letter or the word of the general form, so this will also be true only if they give you the coordinate in the option, okay. Next one. Now somewhat these questions will be different now, okay. I cannot hear it properly. Point A lies 4 units above the x-axis and 3 units to the left of the y-axis. The coordinate of points are. The coordinates of point are. Okay. Now, what is this question? See here. Yes. Point A lies 4 units above the x-axis. Now, let us make you understand by drawing the. Okay. This is y and this is x. Students, see that whenever you write the axis x and the y axis, okay, you write or you use the capital letter, okay, that is x capital and y capital, okay. Now let us see. Point A lies 4 units above the x-axis. Now this is the x-axis, so 4 units above means it will be lie on the y-axis, so it will be somewhere here, okay, and 3 units to the left of the y-axis. Now this is the y-axis and 3 units left. So here above, 4 units above means what? It will be positive 4. Okay. And 3 units to the left of the y-axis. 3 units left to the y-axis. That means what? It will be negative 3. Okay. Negative 3. Now students, here there will be various forms of asking the question. Now you should know that above the x-axis it is positive, below the x-axis is negative. Okay. Same way, left the y-axis is negative and right to the y-axis it is positive. So this particular 4 things you should know. I know that you are aware of this because all of you know that which particular point or which particular coordinate will lie in the x-axis and the y-axis. Okay. So 4 points, 4 units above the x-axis, that means it is +4, and 3 units minus to the left of the y-axis, that is -2. Now the coordinate of the point A, that means here we have to write the coordinate of this. Okay, we have to write the coordinate of this. So point A, the first coordinate will be the x coordinate. So which is the x coordinate, that means which is there on the x-axis, it is -3. Okay, and on the y-axis it is what? 4. So the coordinate of A will be -3, 4. Okay, what the coordinates will be -3, 4. So as I told you that there will be variation in such type of question. There will be variation. That means they can ask above y-axis, below x-axis, okay, whatever it is. But you should know that above x-axis is positive, below x-axis is negative, left to the x-axis is negative, right to the x-axis is positive. Okay, all these things you should know it well. Next one, write the equation of a line parallel to the x-axis at a distance of 2.5 units from it and above the x-axis. Above the x-axis. Now you might be getting confused between the question, but once you draw a rough figure, okay, it will be clear. Here. Normally you draw the x-axis and y-axis and be ready. Okay, now just go through the question. Write the equation. Now you have to write the equation. You have to write the equation of line which is parallel to the x-axis. Which is parallel to the x-axis. Now here parallel to the x-axis means what? It will be in the form y. Okay, it will be in the form what? Y equals to b. That is the general form. It will be in the form of y equals to b, which is the general form. Okay, why? Because it is parallel to the x-axis. Parallel to the x-axis means it will lie on the y-axis. Now, where it will lie? At a distance of 2.5 units from it and above x-axis. Above x-axis. That means above x-axis means here it will be. So the point will lie here. So it will look like this. It will draw. Okay. Yes. So what it will be, since it lies on the y-axis and it is parallel to the x-axis, it will be y equal to 2.5. Okay. Now, if they ask below the x-axis, then it will be y equals to minus 2.5. Okay. So here two conditions you have to just see it carefully. First one, it is parallel to the x-axis. Now it is parallel to the x-axis means definitely it will lie on the y-axis. Okay. And second thing is what? Above the x-axis. So above the x-axis means it has to be positive. So the equation of the line will be what? Y equals to 2.5. Okay, I hope that this is clear. If they give you parallel to the y-axis, then the point will lie on the x-axis. Then it will be in the form what? X is equal to a. So this general form, which I told you at the beginning, you should know it carefully, students. Okay, if you know this, then it is easy and it is easy for you. Okay. Next one. Now, what is the nature of the line? Now here this is, for example, that this type of question can be asked in the application type of question. In the application type of question. Okay. What is the nature of the line which includes the point -2, 5, 4, 5, -1, 5, then 0, 5. Here you have to write the nature of the line. Nature of the line means what? It is parallel to the x-axis, whether it is parallel to the y-axis. Okay, you can explain this by using the general form. Okay, so now let us see. If you will see in every point, the y coordinate is common. Y coordinate is common in every point. Okay, the y coordinate is common. Okay, y coordinate is common. So the nature of this line, if you will plot all the points, if you will plot all the points, you will see then this particular points will be parallel to the x-axis. Okay, parallel to the x-axis. Now at the same time, y-coordinate is common. At the same time, all the y-coordinate, they are what? Positive. Okay, they are what? Positive. That means it will lie above the x-axis. It will lie above the x-axis, and of course it is of the form y is equal to b. Y is equal to b means what? All the y coordinates are common and all the y coordinates are positive, and it will lie above the x-axis. Okay, so what will be the nature over here, students? How you are going to write the answer? That is, they are parallel. Okay, they are parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis. Okay, parallel to x-axis, and it is of the form y is equal to b. It is of the form y is equal to b. Okay, I hope that this particular example is clear. Okay, just you have to see carefully which coordinate is same. If they ask you the nature, if they ask you the nature, just find out which coordinate is same. Okay, if it is x coordinate is same, then it will be parallel to the y-axis. If the y coordinates are same, then it is parallel to the x-axis. Okay. Okay. Now next question. Into how many parts do x and y axis divide the plane? Now this is obvious, it is a common question. All of you know that whenever we draw the x-axis and the y-axis, the whole plane, it is divided into 4 parts. Okay, first, second, third, and fourth. 4 parts. Okay, and all these 4 parts, that is what is each part called? It is called as what? Quadrant. Okay, so the answer will be what? It is divided into 4 parts. Okay, and what is each part called? It is called as what? Quadrant. Okay, this is so simple question because all of you are aware of this. Okay, so I don't think that it is, there are doubts over here. Hello? Hello?
It's 37 right now. At 45, we should submit.
Hello, Supriya ma'am?
Hello?
हाँ मैम,